Are you writing a book? That's fantastic. Now let me tell you how you can go from your first draft all the way to launch day without losing your insanity. Hi, my name is Quentin. Welcome to Mosquito Musings, where I talk about books, do book reviews, and blab about being an author. I went from first draft to published of my debut novella, We Were Here First, in 7 months. This is an outline of more or less how I did it. I have restructured things a little bit to make more sense, as I did a few things out of order, and I'll be sharing what I learned from my experience with you. If you want, you can just pause the video here and read. Got it? Okay. Now, if you're still here, thank you. Click the like button. Now, let me walk you through the most important steps of writing your first book. I'm assuming this is your first book if you're here. If not, thank you for trusting me to help you with your subsequent books. Now, the most important thing is, with your first draft, don't worry about typos or exact wording, just make it exist. Okay, so don't worry about correcting words or whatever, just write. Don't even look what's on the screen, just write and then wait. So finish your first draft, don't go back straight to chapter 1. Let it simmer for a few weeks, 2 weeks, 2 months, more if you can. And then read it without editing, make notes, and fix it in your second draft. And what I did during my second draft, I started sending the first few chapters to some critique partners to get a sense of if I was going in the right direction. The feedback was positive. So I kept doing it, finished the second draft, sent it to them, got some feedback, and then moved on to my third draft. Here is where you're going to be fixing your plot, any plot holes, inconsistencies, character refinements, overall arc. If it's a series, setting it up properly, and then read it again. So in between the second and the third draft, you can fix whatever needs to be fixed. This is going to vary from author to author. But once you've got a pretty good polished product, then you can go back, fix your grammar, fix your typos, and vary your sentence length, paragraph length, make sure that your dialogue tags are correct, etc. This would be your line edit. And then you do a proofreading pass. This is where you hunt specifically for typos, mistakes with dialogue tagging, which was a place that I needed to work a lot. And yeah, once you've got this, you are in a pretty good spot. You're just a few months away from launching. But you need to market. And you need to start marketing right away. So when you're busy writing your first draft or close to finishing, you need to start marketing. So choose 1 or 2 platforms that you can bear being consistent on, and just start posting. Follow other authors. Don't spam, of course, but just follow other authors, start to build connections and see what other people are posting, interact with them, and start building a community. And yes, you need to start a newsletter. This is the #1 marketing tool that an author can have. Start building it right away. Populate it with friends and family, with permission, of course, and then start building your newsletter. In the later video, I'll explain more about newsletters and how to set it up, which platforms, free, paid versions, etc. But start marketing right away here in the start. And from about your third or fourth draft, you can be 3 to 12 months away from publishing. That depends on how big your book is, how much time and resources you have, and if you're doing it yourself or hiring someone to help you. So I went from first draft to published in 7 months. My book comes out on the 7th of October. That will be 7 months. So it's doable in less time. But ideally, you don't want to rush. So take as much time as you need. Once your manuscript is pretty much error-free, format it on the right page size, research page size, etc. But format it, make it look nice on the page, order a proof copy if you can to see what it looks like on actual printed book format. And then while you're doing this, you want to start your book cover concept. You can even start the cover concepts earlier on, but after you format it and you've got your page count frozen, you want to finalize your book cover. Your page count is going to determine how big your cover needs to be, so these two go hand in hand. But you want it done about 2 months before launch, so you don't need to rush last minute to get things fixed. Also, write your back matter description for KDP, Ingram Spark, whatever you're using. Get your keywords, do research on what keywords, which categories your book is going to go in, and figure out your pricing as well. Don't leave this for the day you're going to upload. Speaking of upload day, you want to do this at least 3 weeks minimum before your book releases. If you can do more, even better. I uploaded mine 4 weeks before so that my Kindle edition is available for pre-order on Amazon, and I also uploaded my print edition at the same time just to have everything sorted and ready to go, so I don't need to scramble the day before launch. Now, in the meantime, you want to be having ARC readers, or these are copies of your book you send out for free for people to read, and hopefully they will leave you a review on either Goodreads, Amazon, or other social media platforms. Now, I don't know why I skipped over this. I got distracted here. But you want to send your copies out about at least 1 month before, ideally earlier, maybe like 2 months. So this gives people the time to read your book and then also leave reviews on Goodreads. And you can also reach out to more distinguished authors to try to get reviews to leave as editorial reviews on your Amazon listing, which will help visibility. Now, even though you've uploaded to Amazon, Ingram Spark, Draft to Digital, wherever, keep reviewing your manuscript. You will still catch typos and fix them as you can. Be sure to keep track of which version of your book is uploaded to the platform. I do that by a version number on my copyright page, so I can check my copy on the computer and also the version on Amazon. And keep following up with ARC readers. Thank the people who already left feedback before release day, and send emails to remind them about 2 weeks to launch, 1 week to launch, 3 days, 1 day, release day. Please leave the reviews today or in the next few days. And that's about it. You can relax? No. Keep marketing your book and write the next one. Your first book is probably not going to be as visible or a runaway success. It can be, but probably won't be. And that's okay. Your first book won't be your best. That's true for all of us. But don't worry about it. Have fun and enjoy the process. That's the most important thing. If you have any questions about any of this, be sure to subscribe and check out the next videos in the series that will be coming out, or leave a comment or reach out to me on my website, mosquitomusings.com. It's also linked in the description. Sign up to my newsletter if you want to know more about my book, or if you want to get more tips about being an author. Be sure to subscribe to that in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking your time to listen to me, try to help you with your dream project. See you next time. Until then, bye.